I see a trend in the general financial services industry, which is trickling down into the gold space. And this is the trend towards smallness. By this, I mean fractional ownership. In the same way that Robinhood has made shares look attractive to younger people because they don't have to invest so much, outfits like Acorns are doing the same thing in the precious metal space. They're saying you don't have to have a huge investment to take part in gold and silver. I wouldn't necessarily agree with that because of the charges, but it's undoubtedly a trend central banks will drive the agenda for this year. Across the world, they have subsidized and printed trillions of dollars, and all this is somehow going to be paid back when millions are unemployed and bankruptcies are at an all-time high. There's no tax money come in. How are they going to pay this back? In October of 2020, U.S. national debt reached an all-time high of $27 trillion. That's an increase of almost 36% in the last 40 years. Washington's only recourse will be to look at gold-backed currencies, a reversion back to the gold standard. Even if it doesn't happen next year, it's definitely going to be on the forefront of a lot of discussions within the government. And this last trend is a trend of safety, financially and socially. I can't remember the world being such a dangerous place. The age of our reliance on banks and governments to sort out problems is eventually going to come to an end. Governments cannot afford social care and pensions anymore, and banks are going to be hammered by the fallout from the coronavirus. I can see many banks failing next year and also going forward. People are beginning to wise up to the advantages of having a safety net like precious metals around to barter and also act as security. And this is going to be a big trend in the next several years. So don't get left behind. Don't leave yourself vulnerable with others keep themselves entirely safe. Invest in gold to hedge yourself against inflation or an economic downturn. And thankfully, we have actual real gold for you. Our team is set up for all these scenarios that can potentially happen within the government or banks. And we have systems in place to safeguard you as our client.
If you're interested in investing in precious metals and you want to talk to a no-hassle representative that has experience in physical metal, give us a call. Phone number is 877-646-5347. Our phone lines are always open, and we're happy to answer any of your questions.